Hello and welcome back. It is Kyle and today is Monday, July 29th, 2024. And I just got off work and I lost track of time yesterday. And in doing so, I also failed to record or upload a video for yesterday. So, my bad. Sorry about that. But it's okay. We ended up going to Texas Roadhouse for supper. And as we were waiting to go in, it started pouring down rain. So I dropped everybody else off at the door and went out and parked. And I recorded a short, very, very short video of the self-parking going in the rain. And I will include that at the end so you can see how well that went. It did better than I expected. That is the first time I've gotten to use self-parking in the rain, so it went really well. On top of that, we have news today that Full Self-Driving 12.5.1 is going out for a wide release today to Hardware 4 vehicles. I have Hardware 3 Model 3, but the Hardware 4 vehicles are getting the updates wide release starting today. That still won't hit everybody with the Hardware 4, but it'll hit a large portion of them, and it'll continue to go out here. They did say as well that Hardware 3 vehicles should expect to see that in about 10 days. So that's me there, about 10 days away from the update, which is super exciting. Yeah, and so far it's been getting excellent reviews. It's still not perfect, of course. It's one of the complaints is it tends to go about 5 miles an hour under the speed limit in lots of locations, and then crazy enough in other locations it goes like 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. But those are easier fixes, and again, if you've been watching for a while, that was one of the complaints I had back with 12.3.6 that went away in 12.4.3, and it makes sense to me that it's back in 12.5.1 and 12.5 because of how I picture the updates happening. It feels like 12.5 is more a improvement over 12.3.6 than over 12.4.3. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how it works in my head. So that's exciting. About 10 days away from being able to try out that new software, and I cannot wait. Also, today marks, what is it, 46 days? Is that right? 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. Yeah, 46 days into our trip, and I am so ready. Today it's about 80, between 80 and 85 degrees outside, and it's super muggy. Again, it rained a little bit yesterday, short bursts of heavy rain, but nothing prolonged. I want to say the longest was like 15 or 20 minutes of rain. And then we are, sorry I'm yawning, we're expecting more rain today, possibly around 6 o'clock at night, which is still about 3.5 hours away. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and Wednesday it's supposed to rain, and because of that, it's muggy, and yeah, doesn't make for a pleasant experience. Everything just kind of feels sticky and moist, but it's okay. I gotta get used to it, because when we get down to Florida and when we go to Jamaica, it's going to be hotter than it is right now. So, but it's a different type of hot. It's a hot that's a vacation hot instead of a I have to go to work hot. So vacation hot means I can have a cold drink in my hand like a pina colada, a strawberry daiquiri, something like that. I can't have those at work, unfortunately. But yeah, we also made cookies last night. Some chocolate cookies that were, the cookies themselves were chocolate, and then they had chocolate chips in addition to that. And I am not one that is a chocolate fan, but these cookies are actually really good. And I am planning on making more cookies here soon, maybe tonight, maybe a couple of days from tonight. It all depends on how motivated I get. But this weekend we are smoking a brisket, or I'm smoking a brisket, and I am really looking forward to that because I have been craving brisket lately and have not had a chance to get any. And in my area, my brisket is preferred over any of the local establishments. I can't find anywhere to get really good brisket in my area. And yeah, I'll take a moment to brag about my brisket. It is really freaking good. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I have no idea what we're going to do for sides for that, but we'll figure that out once we get closer to the weekend. But brisket is a long cook. For me, it normally ends up taking somewhere around 14 hours to 18 hours, depending on the brisket. This time it will be a prime brisket from Costco. That's roughly 18 pounds, give or take, before trimming. And we are not going to do much trimming on this because it's not a competition brisket. It's just a backyard brisket. We season with Thundering Longhorn, which is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried that and you have, you're gonna smoke some brisket, definitely try that out. Go heavy on it because brisket is a thick meat, so it can handle a lot of seasoning. People tend to under-season everything. You gotta season heavy, especially thick meats like that, or you're not gonna get any flavor into it. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna let you go because my phone is ringing. So thanks for stopping by, and I will check back with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, so it started pouring down rain, and we're at a restaurant and I need to park, so I'm gonna try out Auto Park in the pouring down rain. Woohoo! And we are